I like this top I got put on it. Just, like it's serious, it was just a top I got at like a Kmart. I think it was Kmart. Multitasking. It's pretty fitting too. Like, it is. It's kind of pretty fitting to me. I could put a. I might have another beanie that looks a bit more like that. I think I've got another beanie that looks a little bit more like that. G'day, by the way. My name is Richard. And I guess I'm a little bit of an oddball, but I'm good. I'm an innocent oddball, some would say. This might be a bit of a tip of a house here. I'm just seeing if I've got another. No, seriously, I've got nothing to hide. This is my scrappy fucking bedroom. I didn't build this house. This is my back view. I live here by myself. Back view, look at me back. I've got a lot of mess around at the moment. I like to have excuses for having a mess, but the bottom line is there's a gazillion jobs around here unfinished, and what year is it? It's 2025, they say. Got my little chest here, pieces of shit. Well, this is just a bit. This is alright. So here you go. You can judge a person by their bedroom. Here's Richo's fucking bedroom. All right, a bed here, right next to a window, which I just changed it. No, the other day I had the head of it round that way, so I had my head here. I'd see the stars up there every night, and see, it's a fucking tip. It's messy. I live with a dog, by the way, and her name is. She's not a dog. I'm the dog. She's the god dog. There's a good story that goes with that too. Takes ages to get to that one though. But anyway, look, this was a house made out of second-hand material that was made from an old shack that was towed here onto the block. And my dog sleeps here. I sleep there. I put the electric blanket on for her, but I don't put it on for me. It's like, who rules the house? I'm a bit of a tip. So I've got this old cupboard here full of crap, literally just full of shit that I should probably just throw everything that's in there out. But I don't like to call myself a hoarder, but I guess a bit of an am. I love, if anyone knows what that is, then you know what I am. There's my 3D printer. I bought one of these things, just because they're handy. Got a bit of a keyboard here. What's this? It's a complete Korg. One of these keyboards. Got some of these fucking Roland V drum things here. Yeah, it's all under here. One of those things, the SPX things, and a whole lot. Yeah. But, nice back-end drum. But I do like the drum. I love playing drums. I keep it covered up. There's a speaker down there to go with it. Right. I got a few LPs. Bit of a collection. Thanks, Peter. I used to do sign writing and shit. My mum's a professional sign writer, was. Old style, by hand. Now it's just a vinyl printer. Beautiful old Luxman. Good old Luxman. I love that. We got here, we got a little turntable. And another turntable. Yeah, another turntable right down there. Harman and Carlton, old turntable. Oh, MPCX here. I could let some light in. Let some light in. Oh, look, there's a dog. Hello, dog. And a blue wren. A Temu slide guitar. I'm going to do this right up. I love slide guitar. Slide guitar is fun. There's one of my guitars. There's another guitar there. There's some marijuana hanging up. There's one of those flags. And to go along with that flag, I should put some lights on, but that bugle there, if you can see that bugle, there's a bugle. Is that a bugle? Oh, there's a beautiful poem. It's a poem called If by Rudyard Kipling. That's a really nice one. Yeah, I love that one. You can judge a band by his books as well, A few books here. blah, 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 blah. Yeah, you know, mix things around. Oh, look, yeah. Yeah, you got a few here. Anyway, look, here's a map. This map's got a bit more to do with the world than everyone might fucking think. Especially this spot up around here, which is there on the map. That's a zoom in up there. But anyway. I'm busting for a piss, so we're going to go outside for a piss. There's my bike. I've been doing it with the bike. Made myself a bit of a mongoose. Got a new fat tyre one here, 1500 watt one. I'm going to do something with that. And I got this thing. I'm making something. I'm just going to make something up out of this old buggy and a 750 watter. And there's a bit of a kitchen. I was going to make a cafe here once, so I put in 2 kitchens, but you know, COVID happened and everything stalled. And, oh, to Chris and fucking Gadsy. There's me bloody dolly pot that I made. Mate, this thing weighs a fucking ton. She's a good one, mate. I'm telling you, I think it's an old pin out of a dozer or something like that. Yeah, I can 3D print it up. That one down there, and I 3D printed this thing here the other day. I can working on that transit van out here at the moment. And fucking got a garden down there, but I'm going out for a piss. That's Alice. That's Alice up there. She's a cool little blue wren. Here's Daryl. Barbara. That's fucking Henrietta. Lisa. That's Cozza. Cobber. That's Munga. Oh, look, they've all got names. That's Joy over there, another little blue wren. There's an old Ford Laser. She's a ripper. That Ford Laser. That's a Ford Transit. Know what we're going to do with these transit vans? So I'm going to set up Ford Transit. They're all Mark 6. It's got to be Mark 6 transit vans, right? And the Mark 6 transit vans, pretty much. I'm talking really loud so you don't hear me piddle. But so they're like teleport. So because they're all Mark 6s, wherever there's a Mark 6 transit van, you know, it's kind of like Stargate. You know what I'm saying, fam? Okay, I got a few apple trees. I've been trying to plant some trees. They're all fenced off. There's my back boundary up there where the trees are. Just beautiful gum trees. The seagulls land in this one. Over here I've got about 30 acres of just nice gum trees and coastal wattle and blackwood and manuka. And then got my tractor, got my shed. This is me little, so this, I built the deck and all the deck around the outside, and I built the lounge room. So it was a shack. They cut the shack in half and they towed it, and they built 1 bedroom and a laundry and in between. And then I built the lounge room part. It's all second-hand iron. The roof had like 5 fucking layers of iron on it, so I've re-roofed it. It's got an all brand new roof and new insulation in it. I built the deck, which is turned into a bit of a greenhouse. More fruit trees are planted here. There's a front paddock over there. So I've got about 20 acres of paddock and about 30 acres of bush here. And wattle birds, it's beautiful. I'm going to put more, I'm going to continue what I've done here, sort of out here, and put a bit more in. And put a pond section, so I'll return all the water from the house through the pond system and use that for watering. At the moment, I fill these ISOs up from there's a dam right up the front there, which is a nice dam. Beautiful old Bedford truck there. But yeah, I fill up my pump from there. Got a nice pump down there, and I've put in 2-inch pipe all the way up here to the house. Yeah, so I've got, if I have a bushfire or anything, I've got plenty of firefighting water here, and plenty of rain. I've got 3 tanks out the back. But yeah, I've been engaged 3 times. I've got more little chickens than I have kids. I do have a daughter. She's lovely. As far as I believe she's my daughter. I was told she's my daughter. We've never done DNA tests, but I don't care. It doesn't need to be done. I fucking love the girl, and I love her partner and her 2 children. So yeah, I like being Uncle Richo. That's what they call me anyway. So I got a whole mess out here. I had an idea what I was going to do with all these washing machines. I was starting to collect copper and getting into self-sustainability and making generators, and Here's one of my old generators here. An old Briggs and Stratton. There's the one and only Mako shark I ever caught. There we go. And speaking of Mako sharks, check this one out. What's going on, Mum? Bark, 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 bark. Yeah. You're a bit clucky, are you? Yep, she's a bit clucky. Yep. Put this perch up here and the wattle birds and all the heaps of land on it, and they come down, they drink out of here. And I've been injured for the last couple of years. I've been injured. I was awaiting a couple of operations before COVID, and I was meant to have new discs and vertebrae and all that put in. My sciatica was pretty bad. I'd done several years of palliative care in aged care and come back with pretty stuffed back from that, and my eyes opened right up about Australia. And between 217 and 220 I rescinded my citizenship and reminded them again in 2021 that I rescinded my citizenship, and trying to do it politely without being a belligerent red flagging dickhead that tries to get everyone to join them. I love the blue flag. I understand 100% what the blue flag is all about and get it. But I also understand our Anzac and what they were gullibly tricked into believing they were fighting for, which is cool now when it's all good. There's no anger. When you finally figure it out. So this is an old trailer we used to take me. Some people don't like to be spiritual and all that. Apparently to ascend and raise one's consciousness and vibration, you've got to refrain from meat and all that. You do, and you most certainly do. But once you've done it, once you've been there and you've done it, and actually raised your vibration to the point where no one can see you and you are an invisible being, and you scare the living fuck out of them because your light's so fucking bright. When you do that, right, life gets a bit schizo afterwards. Well, it did for me anyway. Life went crazy after that. And that happened to me, back in 2001. You know, so over 20 years ago that happened to me. And several times since. And bring it on again any old fucking time. It's fun. But you know, you learn how to dim your light too. And that's another important thing, is how to dim your light. And that's not to... Sometimes it's to shield yourself. Sometimes it's just to try to hide. But dimming your light is sort of fair. It allows everything to continue. Sit back, watch the show. I've been trying to get this old John Deere going, which it does run. Like this thing's, I bought it for $5,000, and it's done about $20,000 worth of work on the property. So it's a beautiful old tractor, but I pulled it out of the tractor, out of the shed here a while back, and I had to, because I needed to put my van in there, and that van's now in Tassie. That's a different van over there. But, long story. This last 6 months has been, you know, like, not the last chapter, not the final chapter, but hell. Look at Faye. Look at her. Her name's Faye. Coincidentally. Spirit dog. Dog God. God dog. God dog dog God dog God dog 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 God. Yeah. She's beautiful. Yeah. So I got sheep anyway. I didn't want sheep. I never wanted to be a sheep farmer. So getting back to that meat thing. You're allowed to enjoy, and you get to know what to enjoy and what you're imagining and what you've created and what you brought into your own reality. And at the moment, here's my fucking heaven. This is my heaven on earth, everyone. And am I lucky or am I smart? Am I spoiled? Am I just a spoiled little brat with rich parents? Or did I create this? Did I inherit it? Did I buy it myself? does it really fucking matter? It's where I am, in the middle of Bass Strait, by myself, with no company, a lot of dreams, occasional visitor, which over the years are down to about one now, which is nice. And but hell, I invite so many people down here. I keep to myself. I've got another side of me, the business side of me, where I don't have to do much. I just got a couple of guest house accommodation units, and they help pay the rates and the taxes and shit down in land rates and stuff. So I still contribute. There is a big picture. There's a reason for the United Nations, and there's a reason why Australia has changed. And hey, it's fucking fun. Hello. So, hang on. Here's one of the gold pans. I can print that one out. Yeah. See, I still drink Mercury cider, which I do these fasts, like this year's sunflowers that I can just about ready to pick and get ready to them seeds and put them away. I still got fucking tomatoes flowering. Still got tomatoes flowering. Right. Still getting tomatoes. I'll prove it to you. Right. Still getting tomatoes. Right. Like literally still getting tomatoes. There's my juniper berries. Fresh celery coming up. New lettuces. Yeah. The lone strawberry plant still producing strawberries. Yeah. The orange tree. The last one of them. Yeah. The rose, the passion fruit. Look. I'm in a jumble here at the moment. Old mate, doesn't really matter. So I got mugged a couple of years back. So I was already waiting the operations, and then I got mugged. And then the mug turned into a full fucking inguinal hernia and twisted bowel and a whole lot, which was good because it was sort of just at the tail end of COVID, and I was already sick and tired of waiting and being put up my operations for my new spine and my new vertebrae and all that and blah blah blah. And I've had several broken necks and spines throughout my life from accidents, apparently accidents. And and I don't know, I've had major addictions of all kinds, and I really have. And I would say it wasn't by choice. Well, in the end, I guess, pardon me, I was just looking for something maybe darkened. This is what a shitty bath. What the fuck were they doing here? This is the way the bathroom came. So it didn't come with a bloody Temu bath, but they built the shower and then they put this little gap here, and then the toilet there, and then it's like the stupidest, and no exhaust fan. There were no exhaust fans in this house. And yeah, King Island and old mate fucking couple of visits, an old mate fucking, you know what I'm talking about, fam? Like an old mate. If you're a 144, you know what I mean. Whether you're fucking a light or a chosen or a light or a dog. That mob you keep talking about with the red shoes. Look, they're only doing their job, I figured out. It turns out we're the ones paying them, mate. Yeah, we're doing it to ourselves. It's we pay them to fuck us up to make sure we can say fuck off without saying fuck off. You know, to the point where we just have to go, and they just decide whatever they were about to try to do or were going to do, they better not. So, I mean, it's nice when it starts to happen. So I was going to put my smile in. So, I used to have such a beautiful smile. I Yeah. Someone's coming. That's verification. Verification from Spirit Dog. Is that Crossy? My one and only visitor I get every day? Yep, that's Crossy. This is St. Michael, I reckon. St. Michael embodies him. He doesn't know. I don't think he knows. That's what's funny. When people don't know. But when they are embodied, and I'm talking like this, they know, and they're grinning at me like this Cheshire fucking cat grin. And you see them leave, and come back, it's a different person. They're gone. It's just Crossy. It's not. Yeah. Yeah. Here he is. Whoa! Shit! There's a bit of fucking commotion happening outside.